Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and this is your August 2022 monthly reading. So this reading will be in different parts. Today we are covering just the part 1, which is a pick a card sort of reading. Here you can see two piles, set of decks in front of you. You need to pick one set of deck among these two. This is the pile 1, this is pile 2. There are more choices that are coming up, so stay tuned till the end of the video. You must be aware that in all my videos, in all my monthly readings, I try different methods, different divination tools. I mix all cards so that we do not go ahead, we do not just receive a stereotyped message, rather we have different themes, and we can really apply different colors to our lives. That's the motto. So this time it is the part 1 for August 2022 is a pick a card reading, and it will be followed by part 2, which will be about your sun sign reading, and then moon sign and ascendant sign reading. So stay tuned for that also. Let's begin. I hope you would have made a choice, either this pile or this. I'll first open the pile number 1. All right, so pile number 1, the very first card is the Tower, followed by 3 of coins, and this is your, okay, 2 of water. Cool. All right, so people who chose the first deck, sorry, first set of cards, it seems you are going to break from your older pattern. Probably some of you were into a sole proprietary, you would get into some sort of partnership, or rather I would say, this August 2022 will present you with with a golden chance to reunite with your own higher self, bring out a lot of divinity. You can co-create your life with the divine. So the more you are spiritual, because I do see all these cards are of healing, breaking free, coming out of your old mold, receiving that support so that you can co-create. So whether it is in the visible world, you'll receive some sort of support of friends or teachers or guides, or from the invisible world, the divine, you will be receiving, but some sort of spiritual awakening for sure will happen. In case you have any health issue, I do see you finding out a better doctor or a physician, or a guide who can help you in this whole healing process. In case you're looking for some guide in your life, or some guru or spiritual guru, probably this month, August 2022, is offering you that kind of opportunity. So be in a lookout to be able to find your support system, your friends, your social circle, the worthwhile social circle, who will help you in your health healing, in your emotional healing, in your spiritual upgradation. That's really nice. So I have all other choices also here for you. Stay tuned. I'm moving on to the pile 2. Pile 2, let's see what is your first message. The first message is the Chariot. Okay. Then comes from here Wanderer. Okay. Some of you are definitely traveling somewhere, starting afresh in life. Something new is definitely coming up. And Hierophant, my goodness, all big cards are here. All big cards, all um, major arcana. All right, so, and there are three different decks that I'm using, guys. All right, so pile 2, you are on a journey, a spiritual journey, a materialistic journey, shifting your place or something like that, finding a new job. If you have had a very tough time, I think you're moving ahead with a new profile, new work style, a completely newer version of you, new ways of working and things like that. You will have that legal support, you will have that newer opportunity or job opportunity coming your way, which will be and this life will be much better. So August 2022 is definitely offering you, in case you have some legal matters going on, you will receive, you if you are looking for changing your lawyer or winning a case, it will only happen if you try some newer ways, because we have the wanderer here. So it is a zero card. So basically it says that start from zero. In case you're looking for a job, or you're thinking job versus business, or shall I start this business or not, August 2022 is definitely giving you that opportunity, as well as it is definitely allowing you that time, space, support, that will help you to build on that newer life of yours. So it's a very good month. July is ending, August Leo season is starting, but a lot of money and that passion and that victory consciousness is definitely is something that I do see here for pile 2. All right, so it's a wonderful thing, a new beginning, some travel plans, maybe you're shifting your city. If you're looking out for to move abroad, this month can give you is offering you that chance. If you have already started, not yet booked the, visa work is there or things like that, August 2022, please wait. This month is definitely offering you something wonderful. All right, guys, now please pick one deck amongst these two. These are my mini decks. You need to pick either this deck or this deck. These are again tarot decks only. From here, it will become even more personal to you. So if pile number 1 picks up this, can pick up this deck or this deck. So from here on, the cards will start to shuffle and the readings will start to shuffle, and become more personal to you. I hope you would have picked up your made your choice. I'll start with my first mini deck. Let's see. All right. So the very first card that just jumped out was Knight of Swords in reverse. Then we have Knight of Swords in reverse, and then Queen of Cups. A lot of healing cards are here. Okay, and then Devil. Okay. All right. In the ones who picked up this deck, you need to be careful about a person who is silent in front of you, showing something. Showing that this person is a gold-hearted person, but this probably person is not that good enough. You have to prevent spending a lot of money or talking a lot about your own self, because this month is about using your common sense. Um, Look, Jupiter is going retrograde from 29th of June. So that means somewhere down our wisdom, it will help us in sort of gathering opportunities that will help us in financial matters, or maybe gaining knowledge or healing methods, healing, etc. But you have to spend less, you have to talk less, you have to be aware of people who are not your well wishers. Okay, because they are silent, you're not able to understand, and you are some sort of, I see, coming under the influence of those people, and that is where your common sense needs to play a very important role. So just meditate, that's very important for you, because when Knight of Swords is in reverse, that means it's more of a without common sense, just wanting things to be done quickly, in just one go, and having no aim in life or something like that. So that is wherein the devilish function of our life starts to work through other people in our environment. So just make sure that people who are not your well wishers, you have to identify them on the basis of your meditation or your subconscious power. So meditate a lot. That's very important. Talk less, think less, meditate more, work on your own healing abilities. Now, whether it is to do with your health or with your spiritual journey or your relationships or money matters, this applies to all the fields. Whichever field you are actually taking this reading for. Okay. All right. The ones who chose the other um, deck, let's see what is there for you. So the first card is the Death. Okay, these two cards are coming. The Star and King of Cups. Okay, how does that come up? Okay, once again, I would say the ones who have picked up this set this set of cards, you need to know that there is something definitely ending this month and something new definitely coming up. It can be an unexpected one. Probably you didn't want this kind of an ending, but this is actually taking you towards um, but the cards are asking you to be a little more hopeful, because you are being divinely guided, and maintain that calm and peace and composure. Do not get angry or do not get into that sadness of the loss, or leaving the old and getting into the new. The transitory phase will be there, but you will see that the calmer you are, the more grateful and forgiving you are this month, August 2022, you will receive more of divine support. You will be able to take more of, you will be able to accumulate a lot of divine protection and support during this month of August 2022. So have faith, do not lose your hope. There is a second chance that the life is giving on you, even if something is ending very badly, or some sort of, one thing that I have understood is once you're on the path of spiritual awakening, you have to give up something very much dear to you. You need to give up on that. At times our anger, our ego, I, me, myself, or I think this way, or that I factor, you have to give up. So that is one of those most, I would say, the dearest part of our life is I. Okay, what we think about ourselves, what we can do, what we cannot do, this is possible, this is not possible. So when you move on the path of spiritual awakening, that is the first sacrifice you have to do. It becomes quite unexpected and quite sudden, but that loss is worth losing. So do not bother about that. Move out of your past and get into the newer version of you, with that calm and composed attitude. Okay. I am pulling three more cards from my symbol augury card. Let's see. That this message is a general message for all of you. Let's see what else do we have. Okay, till then, while I'm shuffling these cards and pulling out three cards, which become a general reading for you, um, pick one color between blue, green, and pink, or rather, I would say magenta. Blue, green, magenta. Okay, so we have focus, money, and discipline. Oh, I have this feeling. I think Saturn is also retrograde. Um, Discipline, when it comes into picture, I said discipline, money, focus, some sort of, I don't know if you understand Raj Yoga. This is something This is what I am getting from here. So, this period of August 2022 is going to be very much blooming for a lot of people. If you are really spiritual and meditative, and you're aware what you're doing, what you're saying, in case you do something wrong, just make sure that you ask for forgiveness rather than being in your own ego. But however, this period also offers you with challenging situations. Now, how do you use that? Will give you money, will how much focused you are, how do you visualize your life, and what kind of a visionary you are you like you get stumbled with the short term loss that is happening, or short term wrong type of people coming up, or short term some hassle coming up into your life, or you look through beyond that and build on that long term view of your life is very important. So have a discipline, maybe a yoga, or there are people who are working from home. So what happens is, when we work from home, office starts at 9. So we are waking up at 9 only, without brushing, without bathing. We sit and we work. Have a discipline, whether you're working from home or you're going to the office. The discipline remains to be discipline. If you're writing affirmations, or you're doing your pujas or meditations, just make sure that you're disciplined in August 2022. The more focused you are on your work, on your self development, or the more disciplined and focused you are, it will actually help your money to grow. Do not be lethargic this month. Have that commitment and work through that commitment. I understand some sort of, when health or some busyness comes in life, we go a little haywire. That's fine, but do not lose focus, is what I am trying to tell you. Okay. Okay, now I hope you have picked up your color: green, blue, pink. Okay, I am pulling out my dices. Let's see what comes up. Blue, the ones who picked up blue, your number is 8. It has something to do with Scorpio, maybe some sort of mystery, learning about spirituality, dealing with some sort of, endings, ancestral knowledge, maybe your in-laws. They will play a very important role, because occult science also, in case, I would suggest, it's very important for most of the people, all of you rather, the ones who are watching. Spiritual awakening, awareness is important, and for that it is very important that you start working on your own self, and that will only happen if you'll study. So just practice a lot of, study some sort of occult or spiritual methods or divination tools or something like that, because eighth house, of course, is not education house, but it is the house of spirituality, endings, losses, secrets, mysteries, magic, um, and intuition. So work on your subconscious aspect of life is what I am trying to tell you here through my dices. Then coming on to the ones who picked up green, it is Ketu. Um, Once again, Ketu is all about spirituality, health issues, past life issues, being more humble, um, dark side of yours, the side that is very comfortable to you. So just work on that. Just do not stay with it, or rather, there can be, you need to just balance that out. So many times, what happens is, we're just trying to escape from our reality into some sort of we're just trying to escape and get into our comfort zone. So come out of that comfort zone. That's what is very important. Ketu here is definitely is talking about your maybe a health issue, maybe some past life issue, or past problems coming up. Just deal with it properly. To deal with Ketu, it's very important to deal with Rahu also. So just find out where your Rahu Ketu are in your horoscope, in your birth chart, and accordingly, please work on that. Do not escape. When Ketu comes into picture, very mystically, I'm seeing that Ketu rules the eighth house. It's the Karka of eighth house, moksha. Okay, so mystery, spirituality. Once again, if you have any health issues, the ones who have picked up green, just make sure that you worship Ganesha, um, and just make forgiveness as your basis for August 2022. The ones who picked this blue dice also, your number is 8. 8 is the August month, so somewhere down this August month is the point, or is the pivotal point in your life, guys, both of you rather, I would say. Okay, magenta, in case you picked that. So you have Sagittarius here, Sagittarius or Jupiter. So focus on your Jupiter side, see where Sagittarius is in your horoscope. In any case, leaving that also, Sagittarius or Jupiter is your, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is the spiritual guru, asking you to gather a lot of information, knowledge, work on your own self, study, educate yourself, and he's the only person, Brihaspati or Guru is the only person who can take care of Rahu Ketu in your life. Um, so something to do with Sagittarius is very important. Some sort of fire sign. Okay, even Ketu is kind of a weapon. It just pierces into that darker side and finds out the secret, and the spy and the detective side of you. But having said that, when I see all these three together and the kind of reading we are having here, whichever card you would have picked up, somewhere down, educating yourself in spiritual realm, getting yourself healed, doing self healing, um, working on your own self, money making opportunities, a newer life coming up, some sort of transitory phase, leaving the past behind, not letting go, but basically it's a ending of one phase and getting into the newer phase. So August 2022 is definitely offering a newer opportunity for all of us to move forward in our lives, and I think that's really wonderful. So that is what I have for part 1 of August 2022 reading. Stay tuned for the astro reading, also zodiac wise, for sun, moon and ascendant in the coming up videos. Till then, I'll see you again in the next video. Please like this video if you could find any of these information useful for you. Do share it with your loved ones, and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.